Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I am going to be giving you guys a full Christmas house tour. So get yourself ready and let's go take a look around my home. Okay guys, so the first room that I'm going to start with is the living room area. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick glance of how it's looking. It's very similar to last year, but there are quite a lot of new additions added this year, and obviously we have the new media wall over here, the new bookcases, so it does look slightly different this year. Just give you guys a quick overall view of it, and then we can go a little bit closer in certain areas for you guys to have a proper look. And you can see the kitchen there as well, sneaking through the doorway. We still don't have the new door up yet, but that is going on within the next week, so I cannot wait for that. So yeah, this is how it's looking. I'm really happy with it actually. It feels so festive in here, guys, and so Christmassy. I just absolutely love how it turned out. I'm so happy with it. Let me give you guys a good look at the bookcase area. It's just lovely in here. It just feels so beautiful, so vintage in here. Just love the greens mixed with the reds. Oh, it is just really lovely. Okay, let me take you guys over here so that I can give you a different view from a different angle. So let's just come over to this angle. So this is literally how we get greeted when we come home, because we usually come in from this back door area, and this is literally what I walk into, and which is one of the reasons why I just love coming home. I mean, wouldn't you just love coming home to this? It's just so Christmassy in here, guys. I love the red. For me, I don't think you can beat a red Christmas. It's just so traditional. So yeah, this is how it's looking from this side. Give you a sneak peek of the kitchen. It's looking so good this year. Right, let me take you guys a little bit closer to show you certain bits of the house. So some of you might notice this is new for this year. Well, I say that the sleigh is new. We've actually had this for about 10 years. But for the last 4 years, it has been just stored in my garage, not really being used. So this year I said, let's get it out, let's use it. But we were struggling to find space to put it. So I said, let's use it for the Christmas tree base. And it turned out really nice. The reindeer as well, I've had them for a number of years as well. Probably about the same time as I've had the sleigh, and again they've just also been stored in the garage for the last couple of years, and they haven't just come out of the garage. So yeah, I think the tree looks lovely inside the sleigh. The tree is new this year. We did have a frosted snow tree last year, so this is the new green Christmas tree. It has been decorated very differently this year. Last year my tree was completely packed with baubles, but this year I just wanted to go a little bit more simple and just have a couple of things on the tree. So mainly bows, the odd bauble here and there, and then these really lovely little bells, which I think I got last year. These are also from last year. This is my very own personalised bauble. I've had that for a couple of years as well. And then I've just popped the roller skates behind, just because I felt that wall was quite plain. Do excuse the creaking during this video, guys. My floors, they're just so creaky. Got my Christmassy slippers on. I do need to add more presents to this sleigh, so I'm going to be doing that within the next week, and then I'm going to put some really nice pretty red ribbon around the presents as well. These are the little bells that you guys might remember from my Poundland haul. So they are new this year, and I just thought they looked really lovely hanging on the doors. So let me show you the bookcase. Sorry, my hands are like really shaky today. Let me show you the bookcase. This is my favourite thing to decorate. I've said this before, I absolutely love to decorate the bookcase, and even more this year with these new doors being added. So all of this was literally open, so we just added the doors on the front, and then this bit here is actually new, and we've put the Kallax unit that was here out in the hallway, which you guys will see in just a second. So yeah, changed the stockings this year. I normally have 4 white ones, but I've just gone for 2 red ones this year because I just didn't want to overpack the bookcase area. And then I've just added these really nice little tags on, which normally go on my Christmas tree. And then yeah, there's a few newbies in here. So the Noel sign is new for this year. The little house is new this year. That little box is new. The bells, I got those last year, but I have just added some red ribbon onto those just to add that pop of red. The garland, That is new for this year, and it looks really, really lovely there. And what I love about these stockings is that they already have like these little hooks on, which came with like tags. You are supposed to take them off, but I've just managed to hide the tag bits with the greenery, and it just hooks it on there really, really nicely. The soldiers, I had them for about 2 years, got them from the range. The lovely fireplace on in the background. I've said this before, but for any of you guys who didn't watch my last video, this is actually on YouTube. So you go onto YouTube and then you just type in fireplace, and then this will come up, and it's just really, really lovely. We have this on actually Christmas morning when we're opening our presents, and it just gives such a nice kind of ambience in here. It's really, really nice. So let me show you some of the bits that are in the bookcase. Most of the stuff on this bookcase is stuff that I've had for a couple of years. So this I've had for a couple of years. I think a friend bought me that last year. It's actually a candle from M&S. So yeah, I've just added a few bits here. My Scandinavian Father Christmases, had those a couple of years. My lovely truck candle, which I got from Primark. I think I got that last year. Let me take you to the other bookcase, because there are a couple of newbies here. So the books, that's new this year. Love this, one of my favourite Christmas ornaments. This is my newbie for this year. So this is the Santa's Workshop. Isn't it pretty? It's so lovely. And then yeah, these bits I've had as well for a couple of years. My Santa, this is probably one of my most favourite Santas of all time. I just love the detailing on him. He's so nice. I picked him up in the range a few years ago. That book is also new. This snow globe, that is also new for this year. Should we give it a little shake up, guys? There we go. Isn't it lovely? I don't think that lights up or anything. No, it doesn't. But yeah, I just wanted to add that little bit of green. Where shall I take you guys now? The mirror. I love this mirror. And do you know what I love? Is that you can see the tree reflection there, because we wasn't going to have the mirror there. We were actually going to have it here behind the sofa. But then I said, look, let's try it on that wall because it might reflect the Christmas tree. And oh boy, does it look lovely. It looks so nice. Haven't done a great deal with this kind of dining area because I don't really normally, because it's quite a small area, I don't want to overpack it. So tablecloth, I've had that for a number of years. It's my favourite tablecloth. The candlesticks, those are new, but I haven't shown those to you guys yet. Got those in Home Bargains last week. And then I've just put my pillar box up there and my sign just to add something to that little window shelf. My bells, I've just added a new bow this year. Got my little gingerbread girl down there in the corner because that corner just felt a little bit bare. And then yeah, my mirror, which you guys have seen in one of my previous hauls, that's new for this year. It was $29.99 if any of you guys are interested in buying it. And it also came from the range. If there is anything that you guys like that I haven't kind of mentioned, just drop me a comment and then I'll let you guys know where everything is from. That I got from the Home Bargains event last year, and I've just added my own fairy lights to that. Where shall I take you guys now? The sofa, let's show you the sofa area. This is new, this cabinet. It's not here by choice, I don't like it, but it's actually storing our double duvet and 2 pillows. It's the only way that we could actually store it. So I've just hung some bells up there. The wall was looking a bit bare, so I added some of this greenery, which my mum gave me. And then just to add that pop of red, I've added a couple of red bows along the top. But I do love that because it's really like an old-fashioned, like vintage Christmas, which I really, really love. So I do love how that's actually turned out. And then the sofa, I've just added a couple of cushions and my red blanket, which I also got from the Home Bargains event last year. The cushions are new. They're new for this year, each of the cushions. Love that one. It just breaks up that red a little bit. But I do feel like I need another 2 cushions. Maybe one here, move that one up and then get another cushion. The shelf, we recently just added that shelf as well, just so that I could put these bits on here. Let me take you guys a little bit closer. Got me 2 Santas. I've had those for a number of years actually. I think I got them from Asda. That was new last year, the sign. And then these little houses, they were actually just plain white. And then I picked up these little wreaths from Hobbycraft in like the scrapbook section, just to add that pop of colour. And then I'm going to take you over to this little area here, and then I'm going to take you guys into the kitchen. I did have some really nice red candy cane doorknobs to cover these, which I had last year. but I can't find them, which is really frustrating. I can't find them. Oh, I haven't popped my car on. Let's pop the car on, guys. There we go. This car lights up. I got that in Lakeland last year, and then I've popped my 2 Santas out just because they are green and red, so they go quite well in here. My new little box, got that this year. The wreath, that's from last year, but I added my own bow onto that, and then there was like a hook here, so I just added this little picture. I've got some lights going on outside, but I will show you guys that at the end of the video because I really want you to see how the outside looks in the dark. And then this really pretty bow on the back door instead of a wreath. Right, are we ready to go into the kitchen, which is probably my favourite room? Well, I don't know. I say it's my favourite room. I love all of the rooms, to be honest, guys. But let's go into the kitchen and let's show you guys what is going on. Let me just zoom out a little bit. There we go. So you can get a full kind of view of what we see when we come into the kitchen. Isn't it lovely? It is. I love it. Love, 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 love it. Right, let's start with this area over here. So this is the oven corner, as I like to call it. So my shelves, they're new this year. Well, the whole kitchen. The whole kitchen is new this year. This is like a massive difference from the kitchen that we had last year, guys. Honestly, the transformation in here is actually unbelievable. The shelves were just looking a little bit, I don't know what it was, but I couldn't like pick what was wrong with it. And then I thought, oh, to cover these black bits, let's try adding a couple of red bows, and it looks really nice. So I'm so happy that I've done that. So let me take you guys a little bit closer. Hung up my Christmas tea towel, that's new for this year. Let's show you the hot chocolate area. So we've got the hot chocolate sign, which I think I got last year. These 2 are new, so Mr. and Mrs. Claus are new this year. And because he's holding a cup of hot chocolate and she's holding some cupcakes, I really felt like they needed to be in the kitchen next to the hot chocolate area. And then this little tray here, which I picked up from Temu, and then it's just to store like all of your chocolatey bits. So in here I've got hot chocolate powder, and then in this one underneath it's got little mini marshmallows in, and then these new spoons that I got this year to scoop the hot chocolate powder. And then what I'm going to do to fill up this front area is I'm going to get some mini candy canes as well to go on the edge of your mug when you're having a hot chocolate. And then I've just hung up a couple of mugs here, so whenever you want to make a hot chocolate you can just grab a mug and yeah, just make your drink. And then up here I've just added a couple of little gingerbread houses. This little one is new for this year, and so is the little sign, my milk for Santa glass, which I actually made that myself. And then on this shelf I've just kept like the cookery stuff to kind of go nicely with the cooker. That I've had, oh, I think I got that last year. I think that's brand new for last year. Him, I absolutely love him, but I don't remember where I got him from. I've got a feeling it was from like some garden centre. This pot is new for this year, so this came from Primark, and also this came from Primark. They have a lot of this stuff in at the moment. This is just like a vase type thing, but I've used it to store utensils in because I think it looks quite nice. That I've had for a couple of years as well. So yeah, that's how that area is looking. And then ta-da! Guys, look at this cupboard display. I mean, how lovely is this cupboard display? Look at all of my Christmas mugs, guys, in their glory. I love coming in here in the morning, boiling the kettle, opening this cupboard, look, have a look, and then choosing one of my Christmas mugs. Jessica loves it as well, actually. When I say, do you want a hot chocolate? She literally, no lie, runs into this room to choose her Christmas mug. So let me show you some of the mugs that I do have. Got those 4 up there. And we've got these ones. A couple of these are new for this year as well. And then there's a couple more down here. I do love that you can actually see those. That was my vision when we did this kitchen, and I said I wanted one glass panel just so that I can see all of my seasonal mugs, and I'm so glad that I did it because I love it. And then here I've just added my little plate which I got last year. This is a newbie, for this year, but I felt like it was too nice to hide away in the back of the cupboard, so it's just sat there nicely on the microwave. And then I just wanted to add some like little bits from these little handles. Really, I've had these for a number of years now. I don't really know where I got them from. My little pom-pom basket, I put my own little plant inside there just to hide the plugs in the background. My red truck cookie jar, I've had that for a couple of years as well. I think that came from TK Maxx. And then my Christmassy washing up liquid, because of course it all has to be Christmas related in here. You can pick this up from Home Bargains or B&M. I love this little tray, and I'm always getting asked about this little tray. So this actually came from IKEA, and it was 50p, but it's in the like office section. But I thought it would make a really nice tray to just hold like your liquid and sponge. And then we've got the gingerbread washing up sponge there. And then we've got the North Pole bed and breakfast sign, which I got last year. Then on my tap, I just added this little jingle bell. Hanged the new tea towel as well, because these were a set of 2. So I've just hung this one quite nicely over the sink, but then when we do wash up, I just take it off. And then we've also got the new Christmas brush, which we got this year as well. And then again up here, I've just added another couple of bits from the handles. This is actually a doorstop, but I thought because it's gingerbread, I want to keep it in here because I like all of the gingerbread and like all of the baking stuff to stay in the kitchen. Oh, these actually, guys, I forgot, these actually do light up. If I can get them to, there we go. They actually do light up. I'll show you that in a second. Let me show you the window area, what we've done. So on the bit of wood up here, like the fake beam that we made, I just put a very small garland up there, and then I hung the little stockings, which usually go on the Christmas tree, but I thought they would look quite nice up there. What do you guys think? Do you think they look good up there? I do. I think they look really, really lovely. And then on the window, I've just put me normal chopping boards that are normally always in the kitchen, added some red bows just to add that pop of red. This was really nice. I got this last year from IKEA. It's like a storage tub. And then my little sign there, and then me Chef Santa, who is very busy baking some gingerbread. Got some new lights on the windows, which actually came from Home Bargains this year, but you guys will see those looking better in the dark. And then down here, not much going on, just another plant and some little boots, because obviously with cooking and stuff, I do like to have some surface space left. And then the fridge, this was actually Simon's idea, and for once he's had a good idea, and I do think that that looks really nice, and it's something I've never actually seen in anyone else's home before, so I do think that looks really, really lovely. So yeah, these lights up there, they do actually light up with the garland. I think by the looks of it, guys, they are running out of battery, so let's just turn those off. So let's go now into the hallway. Take you guys out there. It's not a massive hallway, we only have a very, very small hallway, but I'm going to show you guys anyway, and then I'm going to also show you the bathroom. So let me just give you guys a quick glance. So this is what it is looking like. We've got the giant red bow again on the back of the door, but this is a more darker red. And then this is the old Kallax unit that we had in the front room with the TV on. So it's now out here. And then I've just added a couple of bits. So a picture up there, my red truck, my lovely little white house. I love that house. And then a few bits in here, little bits of red that I could find. And then my Christmas camper van is down there. My giant post box, which just looks so nicely out here. And then my roller skates, not roller skates, ice skates. And then again, I've just added that pop of red by adding a bow on. And then over here is my doll's house, which also gets decorated for Christmas as well. Take you guys a little bit closer. So the truck is parked nicely outside. They've built a snowman. We've got a little red post box there. We've got a little sledge just by the door with some red skates, and then there's like a Christmas tree around the corner with some other little skate bits. And then these little wreaths, again, I found those in Hobbycraft and just put those on the window. So that's the hallway. Let me show you guys the bathroom. Haven't done a great deal in the bathroom, which I don't normally do anyway, but I've tried. I've added just, you know, a few little bits. So let me just show you how the bathroom is looking. Here you go. Added a little wreath onto the shower door, and then the sink area, just a little Christmas tree there with my Christmas hand gel, and then you've got the little red bathtub with a tree and a nice green flannel in there, and then I've got my Christmas truck bath mat, and then I've also got the towel to go with it. Isn't it lovely? It's a really nice towel actually. I love the mat as well. It's so nice. I got that last year, so this is also brand new. So yeah, that is my bathroom. Not very festive, but I've done a little bit in here. The washing rack, this is literally the only place that we can store this when we're not using it, because we just don't have a big enough airing cupboard to put it in, but it's okay. It's okay, like when we have a shower, we just take it all out from there. So yeah, that is what the bathroom is looking like. I would show you the kids' bedrooms, but they've asked me not to show them, so I can't show their bedrooms. But yeah, that is it guys. That is my complete full Christmas decoration house tour. I hope you've loved it. I hope you've loved seeing how we decorate the house for Christmas. Yeah, please let me know what you do think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your feedback and what you think about the house. Also as well, let me know your favourite room in the house or your favourite thing in the house. I'd love to hear that as well. But for now, as ever guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope these videos are all getting you in the Christmas mood. I love you all so much. Merry Christmas, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!